And this is not as delicate as it looks.
Yeah.
I don't have a big enough waist to hold it under. Hans says I'm weird. He just wraps it around his waist, but it holds the back of the hat down.
There you go. Got a little smoke going.
Well, you know
Actually, they all like it. This was the only one that would have fussed, and she died.
Really?
Oh, my gloves.
Okay, hold on.
I do like.
Now, if they're bothering
Thank you.
somehow, we've never had that happening, just feel free to go in the house or...
Yeah, and just walk away. Don't swat it, but you know, if you go like this, just brush them away.
Yep.
That's probably the easiest way to get off. And then, if they go in the house to get off you real quick, then I'll head for a window. Because if we have them in the house, that's where they'll always end up. You gonna do those?
So how many do you think you have? How many bees?
Over here?
He says 10,000.
No, this is closer to 40 to 50,000
That's
here.
one. We've got a landmine right here. I thought I picked up all the dew.
Oh.
Yeah, don't stand over here because that's
their
kind of their
pattern.
flight path.
Yep.
Hey, honey, there's it looks like a cicada or something that
What?
molted under there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Now this is the only part of the Warre hive that we've kind of adapted. This is just
Yep.
animal shavings, screen holes, and it's ventilation. It keeps them cooler in the summertime, and in the winter,
It absorbs moisture, right?
yeah, otherwise the moisture will drop on them and they can actually freeze.
Yeah.
So there could be a bee under there, and I got so many I honestly don't care anymore. If I squash one of those.
Now, what if we have you go on that side? Would that be good? That way you'll have the room to...
This
Cool.
is just simply called the top. Mine, they're supposed to have one slot in it. Mine didn't have any, so while I was cutting it, I just cut 3.
Yeah.
They glue everything together with what's called propolis.
Yeah.
And propolis they get off of plants and trees and everything else, but they will use it to glue it.
Thus the need for the tool.
Yeah.
Pry everything apart.
Because that will not. And that's what irritates me, quite honestly, is, messing with their house.
Right.
Have I got any place hanging over? There we go. Very light. This is just recent addition. For
Okay.
Where do we want that? Is that okay?
This is fine. That's just workers. This is the one that's going to be very heavy and looks like...
Can you knock this one off?
Which one?
The dead one?
Yeah, I'll show you this. Can you see the glistening in here?
Yeah.
That's the nectar.
Okay.
And what they do is they dehydrate nectar to 80%, which becomes the honey.
Okay. Cool.
Is that?
No, that's a different visitor.
Oh, yeah, I should have just looked.
I see some drones exiting.
And see, when I tore that off, I'm going to make a mess, but they'll clean that up.
The queen excluder is right in between these two that he's working with.
Okay.
There's that plastic.
They have plastic and they've got metal. I think, and it's just me, I think plastic seeds would clean up. Metal, I think, would rust after a while.
Okay.
But some people like it.
Do you need help?
I got it.
Okay.
I'm going to put it back down. But if you want,
There's honey in this one, so it's heavy.
Yeah, I can hand you the gloves if you want to see how heavy tin frames are.
What if you show him the honey?
Here.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to need that.
You're going to need that.
Now, did you make any of this, or did you buy all of this?
This we bought. Some of the next one over here, I've made several pieces.
Okay.
For the next one, and then the blanket piece I made because they don't make them for Langstroth.
Okay.
But again, that's kind of just our guru, thinks that's the best way. So we followed him. Now this is going to be all honey.
It's all capped. Wow. All capped.
See this?
Right. Yeah.
they have the knives to cut it, both cold and hot. And again, our guy's saying, forget it. There's a little roller that punches holes in it, and
Oh, yeah,
he'll
I've seen
loan
that.
the spinner.
Yep.
And again, I ripped that when I pulled it up.
Yep.
They'll repair that in a heartbeat. But again,
Yeah, it's connected over to here. You can see it.
I don't
Two
know
sides are connected there.
Do you need something to do? For
if you're comfortable with it and want to hold that, you can find out how heavy it is. Pinch it hard.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so you can imagine 10 of these.
Yeah.
Very
And that's
deep.
what he's saying. We'll probably have more than 100 pounds of honey in here.
Now I understand the when
Yeah.
you're trying to lift it. Yes.
And then this, I should leave it to them. I don't like stuff up on top because it just is gonna. Come on, girls,
Maybe we
out.
should eat that.
Well, you can if you want.
Now.
You can if you want. Chew it up. That's raw honey. Honeycomb.
That's the first time I've done this.
Nice.
They never.
Nice.
They never had honey
flavored
in any other
chewing gum.
shape
Yeah,
other than honeycomb. For a long time. Oh,
Wow.
that's it. This is our original brood box.
Okay. All right.
They call them, they're supers. They're super brood,
Yep.
or supers and broods.
Yep.
Broods is simply for the raising. Supers are for the honey. They're
So
they're the
one-
same box.
Okay.
Come on, girls.
And this separates the queen from the
Yeah,
rest of it, so
she can't get in here.
Okay.
Now my guy, and he's different than a lot of them, doesn't like the queen to swarm, so he clipped, not only does he mark her, which the mark he put on her fell off, but he clips her wings. So if they ever do swarm, you can find them on the grass, scoop them up in a, just in a box,
Yeah.
put them back.
So does she leave the hive?
If they feel crowded, they will swarm.
Yeah.
And
But I mean,
the
she
swarm
leaves
is
the
her.
hive and they follow her.
Right.
Okay.
Now this is all brood. And they were looking crowded, and yeah, my guy said they were too, and that's why we nardered and put this one on the bottom.
Yeah.
These are a little bit messier. Yeah, this nice box
Oh, do you
they've
see
got,
this one? He's got his pollen pack. Her pollen pack.
but they've got these nice non-stick metal edges. Phooey. Come on. Because not only are they sticky, but they don't always fill these out real nice.
Yeah.
Look at how aged it's looking.
Now,
Wow.
see because I put this one down here, they've moved down here a lot for laying. This is honey.
Yep.
This actually is a little more brood. But the honey will go up on the up kind of like a horseshoe almost.
Yeah. And
And
brood means what?
Babies.
Okay. So,
Something in the process,
Okay.
becoming. Again, they're changing all. This was all brood. That's why the darker color.
yeah.
They're changing it to honey. And yeah, this particular queen loves to hide, and you can almost tell why. And see where these like gaps are.
Right. Yeah.
It's because the frames didn't have very much wax on them,
Yeah. Okay.
so they built anywhere they wanted.
Right.
Let's see.
So the the queen could be anywhere in here.
Anywhere in these two boxes.
Yeah.
She's probably in the bottom, and I'm going to take a peek down there. Because I say they really changed into making this much more food and honey and moving the brood down. Because when we
And-
expanded, my guy insisted on taking it out of here because this is the one that was full, and I had just put this in like 2 weeks ahead.
Yeah.
And he was over here for it, but we had more brood in these, so we took 3 frames
Okay.
and moved them over. Let's see if we can get this. Nope. There's that. Now all the stuff I've watched, I guess I made this bottom piece too. It's got a plastic piece that's filled with mineral oil in case it does get those varroa mites.
Yeah. Oh, I remember now. The guy said he learned from his. This is the way he learned, from
Yeah.
passing down. He powdered his
Yeah.
The sugar.
with the sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've heard that?
Yes.
Yep.
We haven't had to do it. We haven't seen varroa mites on ours yet.
Yeah. Because the queen could be in this one, when I set it down on the top, just so she's not going to get out.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want her just getting on the ground and walking away.
Right.
You need help.
That one end, got it. They got a lot of honey in here. And putting it down, I'm sure I squished a bunch. They glue this stuff so fast. This
When's
is-
the last time you were in here?
Oh,
week
about a
and a
week
half?
ago.
Really?
About a week.
Yeah, they don't want you to be in there too much.
No, they don't appreciate it that much.
This is not a bad day for the bees today.
Okay, well actually that's honey.
Wow.
And that's honey. Let's go to the middle. That's honey.
What will make it a brood versus honey?
Again, it's just at the queen's discretion,
Okay.
but we'll show you. That's what I'm trying to find the good for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
They're supposed to look like little pieces of rice, but I've never been able to see them. That's all
well,
open comb, right?
they're
there
building it
nectar?
out. Yeah, there's nectar in here.
And how can you see the nectar? It's just
shiny.
shiny.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, maybe. Well, this one's all dark. This one's brood right next to it. Come on, girls. Let me do it without getting you excited. Come on. There's a bunch of different hive tools too, and you just find one that you like.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of bees coming back to drop off their stuff, and they're like,
What happened to their house?
yeah.
That's right.
Because normally we look at the traffic pattern
Yeah.
from the window, and it's
Yeah.
like boom, 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 boom.
It's
boom.
fun because from our back window, the light catches it just right, and you can just see them shooting a. Okay, now this is worker brood,
Okay.
and let's see if I can see any eggs if I can.